next we want to introduce Kae'la Brown.
All right, my piece is named The Annual Staircase. Fall has always been my favorite season. The mixture of pumpkin, cinnamon apple, and cool autumn smells never fail to leave me in awe. The laughter of little kids as they ring your doorbell, and not to mention the innocent scares are the great classics of Halloween. The following holiday brings just as much joy. Thanksgiving is spent gratefully eating your body weight in turkey and mashed potatoes. This is the time of year I wish would never fade into the next. This autumn was different. I had no idea anything different was coming. It was like walking up the stairs. Every once in a while you miss a step, even though you know there's just one more. It's as if someone stole it from underneath you. Your foot misses, your body shifts backwards, your heart drops, your palms sweaty. You know you're about to face death, but you steady yourself. After what seems like forever, you realize you didn't fall and you definitely aren't going to die. You'll be okay. You'll be just fine. This particular autumn, a step was stolen from me just as I was entering the season with full hope. Halloween passed with my only worry being that my cavity-free teeth stayed the same way after the holiday. November came with the exciting birth of a cousin. Just a few days later, I missed that last step. The one person I could tell anything, the one person I knew would always be there, the one I knew would always be there to help guide and even just be there to make me laugh, wanted to end their life. The only life they knew for certain they had. They wanted to hurt and harm the only body they had. Other people had led them to think that the only way they could escape their pain was to see their life that their heart endlessly pumped since they were first born and coming from their seemingly perfect skin. The person I relied on the most no longer wanted to be in the same world as me. We had talked of a hopeful, young future, and they wanted to throw all of that away. Things only got worse when they explained to me what they had done. They were alone in their room, desperately wanting to scream and cry, but nothing comes. They know they can't risk their brother walking into their shared room and receiving nothing but insults. It's just not something their poisoned mind could handle. Their heart pounded, their body shook. To make it stop, they stole an object from their brother's nearby bed and headed to the bathroom. As soon as they entered the bathroom, they burst into tears. Their own body overwhelms them. It burns with anger, depression, and fear they've been holding inside their young body for far too long. It burns until it's a sensation they can no longer handle, until they turn on the shower and stand in front of the mirror. As the mirror and steam work together to slowly mask the reflection staring back at them, they take the object and pierce their forearm. The burning stops. There is a relief. The emotions are gone. It's the single best feeling they've had in months. Until it isn't. Until they realize their lifeline is consuming the whole length of their arm. Until they realize it just switched one temporary pain out for a scar that will forever remind them of the hurtful emotions they felt. They enter the shower and sob. They cry as they watch the water change color and make its way down the drain. They cry for the physical pain. They cry for the emotional pain. They cry for how pathetic they feel having to resort to this kind of violence. They cry for the example they've put on the younger siblings and cousins. They cry for the help they've denied. They cry until the bleeding stops and they leave the bathroom with a mask over their face and a sleeve covering their wound. I distinctly remember the heaviness that came upon my chest the moment they told me the news. I remember the hatred and anger I felt towards their family for not noticing. How could a mother and father not notice that their growing teenager did not eat dinner? How could they not notice their child was underweight? How could they not notice the widest part of their body was their ribs? They were bones, and their family was too focused on themselves and their beliefs to notice. I was infuriated at myself also. I could have done more. I could have gotten more help. I could have made sure they ate more and was safe when they went home. I could have done more. I knew it was my fault things had gotten so bad. 2 years later, and I still know it's my fault. My friend and I worked together day in and day out to make sure things got better. Present day, their progress only keeps rising. Days keep getting better than the next. My nightmares and tears of losing my friend are almost non-existent. We've discussed this period of time quite frequently. Every time I feel more and more love for them. I am more and more proud of what they've overcome and what they continually battle with each and every day of their life. I still have questions, though, that they are unable to answer. Why does this happen to teenagers? What has society done so wrong to cause teenagers to have to go through such immense pain? What has gone wrong to make suicide such an obvious answer? A child who has only experienced 13 years on this earth wanted to die. Is it the media? Is it the constant jokes? Is it people being so inconsiderate that they are willing to put their needs so far ahead of another person's they feel they don't even matter? What have I done to cause this? What has my friend done to cause this? And what have you done to cause this? As a gift, I got them a necklace. It was of the chemical compound of serotonin, the happiness chemical. I wanted it to help fight the poisonous thoughts that my friend still battles with. Lately, they have been having to take more and more care of me. My thoughts aren't always clear, but we both look up to each other as we know it's a path we don't want to walk down again. They got me a necklace. It's an elephant named Clover. I know they infused it with the same serotonin to keep me safe, just as I did for them.